How are you, and welcome to the Puerto Rican restaurant channel. Today we'll be making empanadas de yuca. Okay, so welcome. I missed you guys. Today we're making empanadas de yuca, which are similar to pasteles. The only difference is instead of boiling them, we'll be putting them in the oven. So obviously this is the machine that we use, Grandma Ann's grater. It's such a gorgeous machine. Is my favorite. It's so beautiful, and you could actually get it on the website. We had a limited edition one, which was $300, which didn't have the beautiful coat. So this is like a mirror-like coat. This one I think is like $3.99. I think you could put the code Freakin' and you get $30 off plus free shipping. We've had it for about 4 years and it's amazing. So now we have our yuca here. I'm not sure how many pounds I have here, but we have these 3, okay? So you could kind of roughly get around the same size, okay? So we have one very large one and these 2, and so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start peeling them. So just like this, you wanna peel it. And as you can see, we have another one here in the sink, which I started to peel. But if you notice this one and this one, they look a little different. This one looks a little yellow. So you could cook it, but it can't. Yeah, you would have to do it today because soon it's gonna go bad. It should look more white. That's what you want to go for with the yuca. Okay, so I am gonna keep on peeling this and finish with these 3, and then we're gonna go on to grate them. Okay. Okay, so actually I decided to just do these 2. Okay, so this is a really big one. So this would end up being like 2 of them, and this one. Okay, just to make the recipe a little more simple for you guys. So obviously I peeled off the skin with a peeler. You could use a peeler. A lot of people use a knife. I think a peeler is so much easier. And now what we're going to do is we are going to clip off. We're going to clip off the end. Just like that. And then this side as well. There you go. We don't need that. This end. And this little puntita right here, okay? Perfect. So we got both ends, okay? And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut them to about, because they have to fit into the machine, so maybe a little less than 2 inches, just like that. And this will fit, so perfect. So we're just gonna cut this like this. If you would be grating old school, you know, you can leave it long because, you know, you would grate it into the, you know, the grater. So let's just finish this like that. There you go. And then, very easy, we're gonna turn on the machine. Oops. Turn on the machine, and now what we're gonna do is put the yuca inside. Let me get a smaller one. And you could just see how amazing this machine is. Look how good that is. You know, really finely milled, finely grated. So that's what you want. And it's so beautiful, right? Like the old school machines, they're so big and you can't even leave them in the counter. So this is a machine that'll last you a lifetime. So it's really worth the money. Okay, so let's continue. So you want to throw it in there nice and slow. So we're going to continue. And you can do it faster. Oops, that is, oh. Let me just cut this in half, cut that in half. There you go. So you could pack the machine up. And it's good because you're actually doing like exercise, so, you know. So we grated the yuca, cleaned the machine, got it out, and this is the yuca. So now what we're gonna do is we need to strain the yuca from all the juice that it has, because that juice sometimes when you make the pasteles or anything with it, it tastes a little like kind of soury. So I don't like that. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take it. We have a large strainer right here, and we're just gonna take it and put it in the strainer. We don't have to drain it completely dry, but so you just want to go like that, and you know, you'll see that some of the juice, some of the milk is going to be strained. Okay, you could do this like this, or with, you know, a brand new washcloth, you know, however you like, but I'm just squeezing it like this because I don't want to squeeze out the milk completely. You know, I just don't want it to be so wet. Okay, so we're gonna keep on squeezing the rest in here, and then it'll be time to season it and to assemble. Okay. Okay, so we're back. I've already strained the juice, and I've already added 1 teaspoon of salt. Okay, here we have 1/8 of a teaspoon of black pepper. We have a 1/2 teaspoon of coriander, and we have a teaspoon of garlic. So we're gonna put that in there just like that. Remember, 1 teaspoon of salt. And now we're gonna add, let's add half a tablespoon of sofrito. Okay. So this, of course, we use our sofrito on everything that we make because it gives it an amazing flavor. So actually we're gonna make it a full tablespoon, okay? Because remember, this is gonna give flavor to any of your food, and it doesn't have salt, so you could add the salt to your liking. It's an all-natural sofrito, and you could see the color of it and the smell. You smell the garlic, you smell all of the amazing all-natural ingredients. You could find it and purchase it on the website, which is www.thefreakinricanrestaurant.com, under the shop. Unfortunately, we don't have these aprons. I only have 2, but I like to switch it up every now and then. Okay, and we're gonna grab our achote. And now we are going to take not the whole spoon, probably about like half. So just about that. Let's get this out of your way, because you know I always like everything to look nice and neat and clean. And we're gonna add this here, and then we're going to start basically blending everything together, just like this. So blend, 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 and you could even use your hands, but I'm not gonna use my hands today. So this is what you want to do, is just blend it. And now what I'm gonna do is, actually, we're cooking up some juice. We're cooking up some pork. So I'm gonna take some of the juice of that pork and put it in here. But first, I want to add a little more color. So we're gonna add just a tiny bit more. And I'm gonna rinse out my spoon really quickly. And now what we're gonna do is, since we're cooking up this meat, so this is how your meat is gonna look for pasteles. So it's so beautiful, and you see the juice, so I want some of that juice in here. So I'm gonna take it just like this, and we're gonna do 3 spoons, okay? but stir the meat up so you get that juice. 2, and last but not least, 3. Perfect. Close this up and we'll come back here, and once again you're gonna start to mix. You want everything to be really well mixed, okay? And then, you know what? No, I think it's a good color. I was gonna add a little more achote, but it's okay because on the banana leaf we still have to add achote. So this is good. But what I like to do now is, once I've given it a good stir, now I'm gonna taste just a tiny bit because it might need a little more salt. So I'm just gonna taste. Wow. Perfect. It's really, really good. Oh my God, I can't wait. Really, really tasty. Okay, so now let me get my other supplies and we'll be ready to assemble them. Okay, so now as you see, I've gotten my my supplies. So now you could purchase these peppers that come in this can from Goya. They also have the ones in the glass jar that are roasted. I love those, but I get more out of these. So this is a piece of the pepper, and all we're gonna do is just take it, and what we're gonna do is slice it, not too thick, but not too thin either. So just like that, right? So I'm just gonna slice 4. Because 4 is what we're gonna need right now, because I'm gonna do, well, no, let me do, that's 4, I'm gonna do 6. So just like that, okay? And now what we're gonna start to do, I'm gonna put this on that side, okay, and now we have a little achote. So basically you're gonna do this just like you would a pastel, right? So we're gonna put achote just like that, and you put the achote 1 so it doesn't stick, and 2 so it gives it a nice amazing color. So don't be cheap with the achote, but don't drown it in achote either. Okay, so let's put that there. Now we're gonna take a little of the masa. Okay. Too much. So just like that, take a little bit here, and then what you want to do is just kind of flatten it out. So you see it has a really nice color. Just flatten it out just like that. Okay, and what you want to do is not see any holes. Okay, and now what we're gonna do, I need to get a spoon. So here we go. I'm gonna get, oops. We're gonna get a spoon and we're gonna put the meat, okay? So I like to always put the meat in the center. Once again, I always like to do everything to look nice, you know, with some thought. Let's put a little bit more because I'm a meaty kind of guy. So there you go. Doesn't it look beautiful already? Now we're gonna take, I'm gonna do 3 olives since it's longer than a pastel. And these are the olives, okay? They're stuffed. So 1, just like that. And now we're gonna take the pepper and we're gonna put it in the middle. So actually 2 will be perfect, okay? So we're gonna do that. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this and we're gonna fold it completely over, okay? So just like this, okay? Really simple. And by placing your thumb there, you could feel where the masa is, where the batter. So it's right there, right? So there you go. And now we're gonna fold this down. Okay, 1. And I'm gonna fold it 1 more time, okay? So there you go. And now you're gonna flatten this out, right? Just like this. We're gonna fold it. There you go. And now this, what we'll do is we'll fold just like that, okay? Really doesn't matter. You don't have to be so exact at the folding, you know, but what you do want is for it to be like a sausage, you know? There you go, you see? Really, really nice, okay? Kind of like a ruler. So once again, the toaster is preheated at, I put it at 350, okay? So, and I put it for about 40 minutes. But the empanadas we want to leave cooking for half an hour. So I have a couple more minutes to assemble this one more time so you could see, okay? So once again, the banana leaf, the foil. Here we have the achote. There you go, a little less than a tablespoon. Spread it out. So this is really, really, really easy. There you go. Take the masa. Always, when you're gonna take the masa, always stir it before you take it out. Here we go. And then you want to spread it out. You don't want to put too much masa because you don't want it to be too thick. So there you go. I'm just spreading it. Try to make sure you don't see any holes. So that's good. Actually, I'm gonna put a little bit more. Make it a little longer. And now we are gonna stir up the meat. And the meat has such a really nice color because of the achote. So the achote gives it a great color. It's nice and meaty. There you go. And now we're gonna take 3 olives once again. One in the corners and then one in the middle. And now we are going to take the roasted pepper, and you're gonna put the roasted pepper just like that. See how beautiful it looks. Now once again, you're gonna fold this, so make sure this is pretty much at the center, which it is, and then you just fold it. That is, oops, a lot of meat. Okay, so there you go. Fold again. So you really don't have to be super neat. Don't worry about it. Perfect, just like that. Great. And then what you're gonna do is fold this just so you put pressure on the sides. Okay, fold that just like that. There you go. Beautiful. Okay, and now since the oven is preheated, I don't want to burn myself here. And now just be careful, obviously, at home. So we're gonna put that there, one. So I made 3 of them, and we're gonna put them there to cook. There you go. We're gonna close it up, and we're gonna leave that cooking for half an hour. So see you in half an hour. Okay, so now actually in the toaster oven, it took about 50 minutes. So it's better to use your regular oven, and it should take about 40 minutes. 30 to 40 minutes in your regular oven. So here goes. So that's it. I just want to take out one first to make sure that it's cooked, so we could both check this out together. Obviously with precaution, because this should be really, really hot. I'm thinking it should be ready, but let's see. Smells really, really good. Yeah, it's ready. So look how beautiful. It smells so good. I wish you were here to smell it. But I really can't wait to dive into this, which I'm gonna dive into it very shortly. I just want to let it cool down because I don't want to burn myself in front of the camera. Okay guys, so it is time to taste. I almost tasted off of camera because these are like one of my favorite things. My mom used to make this when I would go visit her in the Bronx with some arroz con gandule, and it's like one of my favorites. So I'm really excited to taste. All right, so hopefully I don't burn myself like always. Oh my god, it smells so good. But here goes. Let me just blow into it. And of course you can leave this a little longer if you like. If you want the sides to get a little crunchier, just leave it a little longer, okay? Here goes. I'm trying to get the olive. No, wow. Wow. Oh my god. I can't wait to finish this video because I'm gonna eat all of this. So once again, wow, you're gonna really like this recipe, and hopefully you'll do it for now for the holidays. Once again, subscribe to this channel, please share us, like us on Facebook, the Freakin' Rican Restaurant, and you could shop for our shirts, sofrito, pasteles, mugs on the freakinricanrestaurant.com. I love you so much, and remember guys, con un buen sabor todo es mejor, okay? The Freakin' Rican Restaurant.